Hi home baristas, so welcome to another episode. So for this video, we're going to talk about the DREO BaristaMaker milk frother. Is this the best smart milk frother in the market right now? Let's unbox and find out. It comes with quick start manual, the milk jug lid. This one is the tip holder, and the frother disc. You will find this in commonly used milk frother in the market right now. There's another one I'll show you later on. This is what it set apart from other commonly used milk frother, the impeller. This one will create a perfectly steamed milk, creating a microfoam. Okay, so here's the milk jug and the base. The base comes with a screen. The disc and impeller is magnetized. You can switch between the two. So the button on your left are for froth mode. So you can select what type of milk you like to steam, from fresh milk, oat milk, soy, and coconut. For the froth level, we have from flat white to cappuccino, thick foam, and cold foam. For froth mode, you need to use the impeller. For the stir mode, we can set our preferred milk temperature from 55 degrees Celsius up to 75, or set it to cold. And for the speed, you can set it to low or high. For the stir mode, you need to use the disc tip. If you prefer a Fahrenheit temperature, you can press and hold these two buttons for 5 seconds to set. And to revert it back, you do the same steps. Before using, wash it with the soapy water. By the way, the two frother, the milk jug, and the lid are dishwasher safe. We're gonna use the impeller. Start with the cold fresh milk. This one has 3.8 grams of total fat per 100 ml of serving. Based on my experience, the higher fat content level is much easier to texture the milk than those lower. So this one has higher fat content level. So let's see how the DREO BaristaMaker performs. If you'll notice, there's a latte art level. So we'll start at the minimum amount of milk. From the screen, I will select the milk for the fresh milk, and for the drinks, hot latte. Then press the start button. Then install the impeller. Then press again the start button to start the steaming. It will take about 3 minutes and 30 seconds to complete the steaming. Okay, so while waiting, I will make my espresso shot. In 1 minute and 10 seconds, it will aggressively steam the milk, adding more air for about 15 seconds, then it will slow down. I think the remaining seconds will help to remove the larger bubbles, creating a microfoam effect. In a cafe environment, usually the standard is about 65 degrees Celsius. So 65 to 70 degrees is okay. So for DREO BaristaMaker, it's 67. Okay, so first impression, that milk texture is a bit thick for me. It's like ideal for a cappuccino. I think the reason for this is I steam a small amount of milk. So let's see if we can do some decent latte art. Another thing that I will consider is if the milk jug is good enough to pour a latte art, so you do not need to transfer the milk to another milk jug and wash 2 milk jugs. It's a winged tulip cappuccino. For the first try, I'm actually impressed with the result. So for the next test, I will make some adjustment. See if we can pour Rosetta latte art, because this specific latte art requires perfectly steamed microfoam milk. I did a series of tests and these settings works for me because I have a larger latte cup. It's about 280 mils. So the adjustment I made is to fill the milk jug up to the max foam level and set the drinks settings to cappuccino. So basically, not all of full cream milk have the same amount of total fat, so you have to make some changes. So experiment with a different amount, and if it's too thick, you can set it to latte, and if it's too thin, then you can set it to cappuccino. So this test passed to me. It can perfectly steam your milk for Rosetta latte art, and also you can use the milk jug. Okay, so for non-dairy milk, it is recommended that you use a barista grade alternative milk. So this time I will be making a hot oat milk mocha. One of the challenges of creating latte art is using a non-dairy product like oat milk. It takes a lot of practice. By using this machine, you can steam your oat milk perfectly each time. I tested some of the alternative milk like the soy milk and coconut milk, barista grade and non-barista grade, using my Lilith Mar X before. And the result is, it does not really integrate this milk to your espresso shot, so it's not ideal for latte art. So I'm not expecting too much for the DREO BaristaMaker. It's just the same result. I'm sharing you now my workflow using my affordable espresso machine. You can actually pair this DREO BaristaMaker with a manual espresso machine like the Flare, the PicoPresso. You have the AeroPress and Mocha Pot to make a very good latte. I have 5 things that I like about the DREO BaristaMaker. So the first one, it can really produce cafe quality steam milk that is ideal for a latte art. Second, it is very easy to clean. So the design is they separate the milk jug. I did not experience any scorching of milk. Okay, the third one is the display panel. It is very user-friendly for the beginners. You can operate the machine without having to read the manual. Okay, the fourth one, I like that they put some timers so that you can prepare your espresso machine on time. The last one is the milk jug. You can actually pour a good latte art without having to transfer it to another milk jug. Okay, so let's now talk about the cons, or actually it's not the cons but a wish list. So the first one, you may accidentally pour some milk in the hot plate, so be careful. So what I suggest is remove the milk jug, then pour your milk. Okay, the second one is the total frothing time. So I wish it can be reduced to something like less than 2 minutes. Okay, third, you can only set the temperature in the stir mode. So I wish I can also set the temperature in a froth mode. Okay, so the fourth one is the milk jug, specifically the spout. So I wish they can make it better, just like the professional milk jug for latte art. So the last one is the size. So I wish they make it a bit smaller or compact in design. Will I recommend it? So the answer is yes. So for the price point, this is one of the best smart milk frother in the market right now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again in my next episode.